Hello everybody, welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. Today, we are in the middle of our Brawl deck box openings. If I was lucky enough to, as soon as they announced these, I went into my LGS and pre-ordered them. I said, well, as soon as they said there will be unique legends, and I was like, well, I gotta have them, because they're going to be legends that exist in Magic, so I have to build those decks. So that was what I did, and I got them Friday with... Oh, we didn't look at this. It's got a little thing in it about, how to build a Brawl deck. What Brawl is, the rule reference. That's pretty neat. It's on the backside. Oh, the backside tells you about the different decks and their colors. Well, that's pretty neat. I'll probably put that in the binder. And let's see what we got here. Now, the King is one of the popular ones, I guess. Hell, I guess all of them are. Because they are evidently at this stage harder to get. Yeah, they got that filler in there. So I'm guessing that this is supposed to hold 60 sleeve cards, because I bet it does hold a sleeve card. And then, of course, we have this cool life counter here that goes all the way up to 40. It doesn't go above 40, so if you plan on gaining life, you know. Although, most of my decks don't. Some of them do. And then the dragon. I don't do that tongue thing. Yeah, I had kids for a long time. I mean, I guess I still have kids, but a lot of them are not kids, but we watched a lot of Disney movies over the years. Anyway, let's look at Corvold first, because I almost forgot it in the fairy deck. Is that good? Because it's going to stack up. Okay, we have Corvold, Fake Curse King, 5 mana, black, red, green. Is that John? I think it is. 4/4 flying, dragon, noble. Noble is another creature type that we got this set. They actually went back and retconned a whole lot of things, like Baron Singier is a noble, Vampire Noble is a Vampire Noble. Now, anyway, whenever Corvold, whenever this enters the battlefield or attacks, sack another permanent. Well, okay then. Whenever you sack a permanent, put a counter on it. And draw a card. Do all of the Brawl commanders have, when you do something, get something way valuable? Because this is... So arguably, sacking a permanent to draw a card is a good deal. We would play that card. And I think there's a few cards that do that. And I don't know. If that's all it did, there's a non-zero number of mana we would pay for that, right? So, but you achieve card parity that way, because you sacrifice the permanent. I mean, you sack a card to get a card. So in theory, in these colors, with green's ability to make tokens without expending card use, and black's like Indrixar would be perfect for this, because you play spells and you get thralls, but you never want to get too many thralls, or else the thralls overtake Indrik. And then so you sacrifice your thralls to one of a million different sacrifice effects, and put a counter on him and draw a card. And 3 colors are so easy to do weird shenanigans with. Wait a minute. I just noticed his horns. Is it like lenticular? It's like sometimes his horns look one way and sometimes his horns look... Anyway, maybe it's just me. Okay, let's look at the rest of the deck. We have a Chittering Witch. Enters the battlefield, create a number of black rat tokens. There you go. we're already off to the bat at making tokens. Now, this is a Brawl only. I didn't do that with the Fairy deck, but if you'll look at the number, this is 319. So this is a Brawl deck only card. Taste of Death is a Brawl deck only card. 6 mana, each player sacrifices 3 creatures, you get 3 food. That's pretty strong. If everybody's got 3 creatures, and well, you want 4 because you want Corval to be out there, and you don't want to sacrifice him because you're planning on getting all the counters. And keep going with the Brawl exclusive decks. Now, the way these are numbered, they are in the back. They're high numbered, obviously. And they don't say the 260 out of... Because usually, in every set before this, I put together sets and binders and stuff like that. It's just, I have to be that organized in order to find what I've got. So I notice little things like the numbering. It's not gonna... That's too tiny of a... Yeah, it's never going to focus in on that. That's way tiny. Actually, you might see it better like that. 323. Whenever this or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, this fights a creature you don't control. Now, this could die in a hurry if you're putting down multiple creatures. Gluttonous Troll, another Brawl exclusive card. I say exclusive. Technically, they are in the collector packs, but I don't know. I don't know how many of those there are. Nobody does. And I don't know how many of those are actually being kept sealed. Because a lot of people just keep it sealed, it'll increase in value. I don't. Y'all know I don't do that. I mean, I buy cards to play with them. Because at the end of the day, this is a wonderful, wonderful game. And that's why. I mean, you know. Gluttonous Troll, 4 mana, 3/3. Troll, trample. Enters the battlefield. You give food tokens equal to the number of opponents you have. So, yeah. Sacrifice a non-land permanent. Oh, okay. Not sacrifice the food. Non-land permanent. Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Now we're into the regular stuff. Oh, well, that's right. This is a different set. Because the Brawl decks are... Brawl is a standard format. That is, I don't know what you call it, Commander Light. Priest of Forgotten Gods, Dreadhorde Invasion, Krinko, Judith. Now there's some rares in here, isn't there? Finding Finality, and this is the part that blows my mind. Yeah, the temples are cool. I like the temples. Don't get me wrong, but they put Shocklands in here. I was kind of amazed at the last time. There are Shocklands in Brawl decks, and maybe this is a change that we are seeing through pre-con decks, because now, if you think about it from a business perspective, you know, I have been in marketing and merchandising essentially for 30 years, and if you think about this from a business perspective, right now, they have probably sold all of the Allegiance and Guilds packs and boxes that they're probably not going to sell anymore. Wizards. They have probably sold it all to distributors, and it's probably all in warehouses somewhere, not under Wizards in their inventory. So they are personally not making any more money off of Shocklands. But if they drop a Shockland in every pre-con deck, and I'm saying this because a lot of Commander players feel jilted that the Commander decks didn't get this kind of love with Shocklands, and you know, but maybe what we're seeing is just the first of a new trend. I guess we'll see at next year's Commander decks. Hopefully. Maybe. So we got Bacon to a Pie, Sir Conrad, Keeper of Fables, Savvy Hunter, Golden Egg, Witch's Oven, Arcane Signet, Now, Arcane Signet, of course, this is the reason why a lot of people are buying the deck. Because there are very few ways to get it. There's the Brawl deck, and then there is the Collector Pack, which, like I said, a lot of people are just keeping sealed. Not my style, but hey, it's all good. But there will be more. I don't know for a fact, but now that this card exists, it's too easy. This is a gem that they have that they can drop in any Brawl / Commander product to increase the capability that it will sell. Enforcer, Plague Crafter, Vindictive, Author, Crater Maker. I like that name. Evolution Sage. I think I needed that one anyway. The Landfall Proliferate. Of course, we can't use the word landfall because we're not on Zendikar. But the Paradise Druid. Now, this art is outstanding. Polymath Druid. Fine Broker. Hey, we got a Death Sprout. I know it's uncommon, but I mean, I like Murder Growth. Rhythm of the Wild is really good. Leyline Prowler, Mayhem Devil, Woodland Champion, Moldavine Reclamation. Is that it? That's an uncommon Angorath. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swamps. 1, 2, 2 mountains. Okay. Not real much into red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 forest. Bloodfell Caves. Cryptic Caves. Command Tower with pretty art from Evan Shipyard. Evolving Wilds. Guildgate. Hollow. Highlands. Another Guildgate. And what's this tip card? The same tip card? Well, that is it for this one. We are... I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet here, and we'll just keep on. I'll probably release all these today, so if you're just in the mood to see this one, thank you for watching. If you're in the mood to see all of them, they're all releasing them as soon as I get them done, so feel free to check out the channel. And hey, if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. Now, granted, the only time I normally do box openings or product openings is new set time. All the rest of the time I spend showing my commander decks. So it's because I'm on that mission, to build every commander deck there is. But I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time.